Yeah. So let's go straight to the business now. Now, everybody, I think by now you should have understood what it takes to, what a campaign means, what an ad set means, and what an ads mean. So you should have understood all this by now. So this is where we stopped. And let's just go straight to the business now, and let's go and set up a particular Facebook advert for our business for the product. So never forget, I told you that this is a product entirely. This is a product on 1688. It's a solar disc light, and I've explained the purpose of it. I'm taking this product as I mean, is a like is a home appliance the other category of hot selling products. So it's a home appliances, a solar disc light, and the purpose of it is that it's to an extent it's also a convenience enhancing product. People that they consume much of fuel on a daily basis regarding lighting their homes and their environment. So the purpose of this device is to serve as a substitute by using generator on a regular basis. The only thing it does is just to light the environment, to light the vicinity, to lighten the vicinity. So that's what it does primarily. It's a solar disc light, and these are websites. Uh, this is a website we design that I showed you the other time. This is it. This is the website. My network is failing me. So sorry. So this is it. This is the website entirely. You can see secure your home and keep yourself and family from by illuminating your environment with this solar functioning light. Do you know you can make your house garden? All this like this is the website. When the person comes here and comes here and read everything, and the person finds it demanding, like he want the product, he want to get the product. So you come here, you fill his name, fill his phone number, fill his detail address, submit his details, and click on this now. You want the order to be processed. So when that person does that, so his order will be acknowledged by us. I will call him and will deliver to him. So this is a typical product that I want to run an ad for, and the ads I want to run is a conversion advert. So follow me as you see me doing it. So this is it. Like I told you previously. So what I just want to do is I want to create a new conversion advert. Like you see me when I'm doing it, and you see how interesting it can be. So I'll click here. What I will do is that basically I'm creating a conversion ad. I'll click on conversion. Never forget, on campaign level, you decide two things. First thing is you decide the type of campaign you want to run, in which I've decided now. What I decided on is I want to run a conversion advert. I click on conversion advert. And the second thing I will decide there is the amount I want to spend on a daily basis, like my daily budget. That's what I want to decide now. I'll scroll down conversion. I've picked conversion. It is not hard, but you just need to. I don't expect you can watch it once and you get it once. So me doing it now doesn't mean that I got it once as well. So when you are doing it at once and it's looking as if it's kind of scary, it's not something hard. It is just you continue like consistent using doing consistent means of doing it, you get better with it. So you click on conversion and you scroll down. On scrolling down, you decide, you give it name as well. You give your campaign, you give it name. I call it solar disc light. That's the name I give to it. So the purpose of the name is that the moment is coming that you create as many campaign as possible. So you'll not be mixing it up. At least but giving it a name, you have an idea of what it is all about. So another thing I used to do here is campaign budget optimization. The reason for this is that I may not run more than one advert on a campaign. I may not more than one advert on a campaign. So the purpose of it is that Facebook will automatically help me to optimize for the one that is performing the best among them. So it is the one that is performing the best that Facebook will be spending much money on. so as for me to have a desired result. So I will click on this campaign budget optimization. I want my budget to be optimized as per that campaign. So this is a new account. According, Facebook, they change their rule. They come with new policy, will come like every day, every time. So yeah, now they're telling me that because it's a new account, I can't spend. See, when using it, and the maximum amount you can spend per day is 15,000. Before it was even 19,900. You can see my daily budget is 19,900, but I'm not even spending up to that because I'm just starting the product and I want to see how people will respond to it, and I want to see how productive or how profitable it will be. So I won't just you don't expect me to start spending huge amount of money on it, because never forget I tell you, this is where you test your product, and while testing product you don't spend huge. You want to be sure of what you are putting your leg into. So I will just let me. It is just because it is me, and I'm trying to test some things out. But if you don't have that financial power, you can just start with 3,000 to see how it goes. You can start with 4,000 to see how it goes. So now I want to start with 5,000. I click on 5,000, and the next thing it will tell me is that. Next thing it will tell me is that I should continue. It will tell me to continue. Yeah, another thing. Yeah. So let that one be rolling. While it is rolling, uh, I need another thing. I need is I've not talked about the text I want to use, and I've not talked about the video. I think I've gotten the text, and I've gotten my video. Let me show you. I have my video. I have it on my. I've saved it on my gallery already. So let me go to my download. I want to show you the video. So it is advisable you have your video already on your website, on your device. I mean on your gallery. So because you're just picking it, so it will not look as if where did I take my video? I've downloaded my video already. I've gone to YouTube, or I've gone to YouTube to see the video I want to use. So and you don't use any other video. So this video I want to use now, you will notice that there is no brand on it. So the reason why you don't use a video that has brand is you don't have issue with Facebook along the line. You see it's a clean video and doesn't have the name of any company on it. This is my video. I hope you can see the video. That's the video I want to use. In the video, I don't have any name of any company there. So, and this is my video, and this is my image. This is the image I want to use as well. So you decide all this one before you set up Facebook adverts. You can see my image as well. So this is the image I want to use for my adverts. I've decided my image, and I've decided my video. So when I'm picking it, it won't be looking at you won't be feeling like, where did I get all these things from? I've saved it already on my laptop. So the next thing I want to do is I want to talk about my ad copy. My hard copy is the text I will use. So I've done that as well as, so I have it saved already. Let me go to where I have my hard copy. So when I'm doing it, I'll just be picking it as it is needed. So the purpose of this is that you won't be feeling like, why did I get all these things from? Where did I get it from? So I have it on my mail already. Let me show you on my mail. This client. So like if you want to do this thing as well, have it assembled in a particular place. So you just be taking it one after the other. You'll be taking it one after the other. So this is my hard copy. This is my hard copy. I'll get one free pack of our solar LED. There was free delivery agents. I have free delivery nationwide. I spend no money on fuel or petrol every day. Get yours now. So this is just the hard copy. So let us go straight to where we are, to our ad manager. So I'll continue. We have left the campaign level as previously. So in the campaign level, what we decide on the conversion advert, and we decide on our daily budget, which is 5,000. So here as well, my ad set. Never forget the ad set. I told you that what we decide on the ad set is we decide on audience, you decide on people that see your advert, you decide on their age group, you decide on their location, you decide on the device that you want your this campaign to show. So this solar disc light, that's the name I'll give it as well. Solar disc light. So and okay, okay. So because it's a conversion advert now, I told you, if you remember our last video that talked about a pixel. So without you installing pixel, you can't do conversion adverts. And we're going to where it will be needed now. So you can see, I scroll down, you see my website. On my website, it is there already. I'll now click on the pixel. So it's a solar disc light. The pixel I did was for solar disc light. I click on it. As I click on it, it will ask me what kind of conversion do I want to do. Okay, is it on purchase or on view content? But what I want to do is that I want a situation that when people place an order for my advert, for my product, I want it to be recorded. So I will choose purchase. Click on choose an event. You see purchase. Click on purchase. I've chosen purchase. So I'll scroll down. Just be looking at me. Be looking at the screen as well. You see how I'm doing it. I'll scroll down. This, I told you this is where I decide my audience. So I've taken, before you set up an advert, to an extent, you must decide, or you must picture those people that you want, that you are targeting. You must picture them in mind. Like, you are like who you are expecting as your audience. Taking for instance, for a product like this, I lay more emphasis on men, because I know that men are the one that decide the kind of appliances they want to use in their house. So I target men, and I'm not just targeting men, I'm targeting men from the age of 40 and above, because I know they have those let me just say 35 and above, they have more financial power to buy stuff like this, because it's not cheap. I'm selling 6 pieces for 25,000, and I'm selling 30 pieces of it for 100,000. So for you to pull out 100,000 from your account, I want to buy a device like this. So you're a big man already. So I'm just using this product as an instance. I'm using it as an instance. There's thousands of products you can sell. So we are just taking this one as an instance, because people feel like, okay, what the other product can we sell? The major reason of using this product is to widen your scope and to widen your ideas. Okay. So I will scroll down. I've decided my pixel. So I want to decide people that will see my advert here now. So on this location, kindly change this to from people living in or recently in this location. Now let me just say I'm in Abuja now. If I'm in Abuja and the following day, maybe this following morning, I travel to Lagos. If you leave it here and you choose Abuja, it will show the advert to me in Abuja, that now currently I'm in Lagos. The reason that I was in Abuja previously and I'm in Lagos now. So people living or recently in this location means that whether I'm currently here or I was there previously, like some days or some months back. So you change it to people living in this location. Taking for example, if you're a starter and you're just starting, you want to start, you're just a newbie in this business, and you want to target only people in your location to save you from wasting money. You want to select people living in this location. Your advert will be meant for those people that they stay in Lagos, only in Lagos. And if it's also in Abuja, it will be meant for those people in Abuja. But if you choose people recently in Lagos or Abuja, you may get a foreign distance. You may get a funny order that, okay, you are in Lagos, and you target people in Lagos, and you don't just adjust this thing to people living in Lagos. You have issue. You get people from Abuja, and the reason why you are getting people from Abuja is that probably maybe the person came to Lagos some days or some weeks or some months back. As he entered that new location, he put it on his Facebook that, okay, welcome to Lagos or welcome to Abuja. So Facebook has retained his data as he posted that picture. So they will use data now. So, and you will not know that the person has actually left Facebook will not know that the person has actually left Lagos. He has left Abuja and has moved back to Lagos. So just choose people living in this location. Okay, maybe you are a starter and you don't have much money. You don't want to target the whole of the country. Just target. You can target only Lagos and you can target the whole of Nigeria as a whole. You can see at first now is on Nigeria as a whole, and you see the population which this is 28 million. So just click on here. If let me just say you want to target only Lagos, target Lagos and you see Lagos State. Click on it. And another thing you do is that this mile means that okay, you want it to be be stringent to only Lagos. So you can spread it to 50 mile. Like with this, your radius, the radius of your search will cover the whole of Lagos. It will cover the whole. So 50 mile, and after doing that, you scroll down. You're going to scroll down. You decide the age. I've told you about this product that I'm targeting people from the age of 40 and above, and I want them to be men. And the difference will be the difference in targeting will be it will be obvious. If I'm selling, maybe I'm selling an oil serum, maybe hair loss, and I'm targeting women. This thing will be different. Our targeting will be different. But I'm targeting men because of my product. So click on age. You scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. I decide from 40 to 64, 65 and above. No, let me just select 64. You can see it's around 1.4 million now. And as you are doing that detailed targeting, as your targeting is getting detailed, it will be reducing the population tendency. And I'm targeting only men. Something that is 28 million before, you notice it's now 20,000. The reason is before it was the whole of Nigeria, and now I'm only selecting only men. I'm selecting only men, I'm selecting only Lagos, and I'm selecting the age from 40 to 64. I hope you get the point. So from here, this detailed targeting, I can do it. I may decide to do it, but let me just make it open because it's an advert that is on trial just to see how people respond to it. I can do detailed targeting, but it's actually not necessary for now. So detailed targeting, I will leave it open. And this is one of the most important segments of it. Yeah, change it from automatic to manual. Without you doing that, Facebook will just make sure that they finish your money for you, and it may not be profitable. Just don't select Instagram. Just follow what I'm saying. Don't select Instagram. You might be saying that you want people to see adverts on Instagram. Just select only Facebook at first. You actually don't have much money, so just trust me in what I'm saying. So select only Facebook, and also another thing you should do before selecting Facebook is that select on the device. Click only on mobile. To click only on mobile, this face is funny. Or just you want to select mobile, but just click on this desktop. Normally, when you click on desktop, it will take desktop away and it will select only mobile. See, just click on desktop and click out. Click on desktop here and click out. You can see it's on mobile now. So as it's on mobile, remove everything and just leave only Facebook. I mean everything, and leave only Facebook. So remove this, remove this, leave only Facebook newsfeed. Any other thing, remove it. Remove it. So after removing, come to remove everything. Just make everything void aside from Facebook newsfeed. Make everything void. I mean everything. So you can see it's only Facebook newsfeed you are selecting. So you can see only Facebook newsfeed. So every other thing is void. It's around 750,000 now. So the next thing you do is you click continue. As you click continue, we are on this touch stage, and this is the final stage of it, which is the ads level. You see solar disc light. So that's the name as well. So I have given this Facebook page, which is my page from initial. That's what I'm using. And I will select, or the next thing I'm selecting here is also my image or my video. So I've selected my image or my video. I'm coming down as well. Come to add media to come and add your video. Don't add image, you are using video now. Come to add video. So now here is where I will go and pick that my video. Click here, it will take you to the gallery. Where do I have my video? I have it on download. Okay, this is the video. Just click here. As I click here, and you press open, it will upload it. So it will upload my video for me. And while it is uploading my video, you can see it is uploading already. I will scroll down. You won't wait for it because you still have a lot of things to do. Click on this primary text. The text I showed you previously, this is my text. I'll come here. This is my typical text. This is my typical text. I'll come here, press Ctrl C. This text I want to use. I'll come to my ads. I'll press this thing. As I press it, it should be looking meaningful. So this is my website. Never forget. I'll click on my website. I'll copy my website link. I'll come here. So this is where I have my website. It will ask me, because without website you can't run this conversion advert. Because it is this red button. Click on it and put your website. So as you put your website, okay, I will come here. So I will remove, like the initial website is different from this new website. I'll press Ctrl V. So as I press Ctrl V, I'll do so as well for this one. So after doing so this one, so you can see my hard copy. My hard copy is I've gotten my hard copy previously in my account, on my mail. I've drafted it. It's not as if I'm not just coming here and be looking for what to use. You need to have prepared for all these things at initial, so you not have issue. The reason why you don't have issue is that you need to have prepared for it. So it will not meet you unprepared. So because if you don't write your hard copies on ground, you can't just come in now and be crafting hard copy. You have problem with Facebook. So because you must have written this on ground and be looking at it. Okay, how appealing is it to me, and how appealing is it to my audience? How will my audience see this, and will they be fine with this? So, let me just go back and see how far I've gone. You can see I've selected my page. I've selected my video. You can see my video. You can see this is a preview of how my advert will look like to people. So I want to add a headline. That headline, you are very okay. If you must have seen stuff like this on your Facebook dashboard, maybe on your phone. That headline is what will be here, and I need to come up with something captivating, because with this, people will not take my advert serious. Never forget, you are coming to a platform that is competitive, so you want Facebook, you want people that see your advert should respond to it, like should give it an attention. So that's the reason I won't just do this my website and leave it. It doesn't. It's not posh enough. See, okay, you can see this one is captivating now. Click here to get free solar. When people hear this, wait, what is free? Let me come and click here. And by clicking here, they get to my website, and interested people. Instead of me to say learn more on my button, on my call to action, I won't say learn more, because I'm not teaching them anything. I want them to just buy from me. Instead of me saying learn more, I won't say learn more. I'll just say, and I won't say book now. I'll just say shop now. They should come and shop. We are coming here to buy. I hope you understand. So after doing this, you can see when I told you about Pixel, that it tracks. You can see tracking conversion. I want it to be tracking my device for me. So with this, Oh, that's just all about Facebook. That's 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 all about it. And okay, something came to my mind now. I've done everything about Facebook. I feel like targeting the whole of Nigeria. So someone will not be asking me later that, okay, how can we target the whole of Nigeria? So, okay, another thing I want to do is I want to change this image. This image, it looks blurry to me. It looks blurry, like it's not as what I want. So for me to change the image, I will come to edit video on in this place, and I will come to thumbnail. That's when you change your video. You change the image that people see on your video. I will upload. Yeah, I will upload a video. I have it here, so I'll click it. As I click it, I'll press. This is the image I showed you previously. It's on my gallery. That's uploaded, and I'll click it. Then I'll press continue. So this is what you can see. This is what people will be seeing on my advert, and I'll press save. You can see it's done. So you imagine you won't see this and you not press. It's not possible unless you don't need it. See now, see how captivating it is. So with this, I can okay. I want to address that. So you can target the whole of Nigeria, and this is how we are going to do it. So because I won't like the situation that people will be saying that the video I watch, I'm not in Lagos and I want to target everybody in Nigeria. See, but you only do that when you have a financial power to do that. Because imagine you're in Abuja and you target people in the whole of Nigeria, and you start getting orders from people in Niger, or you start getting orders from people in Delta State or Edo State. That means that it will cost you much money. But to target the whole of Nigeria, all you just need to do is just press, since Lagos is part of Nigeria, just come here and press Nigeria. The moment you press Nigeria, you take the whole of that Lagos away. So you are selecting Nigeria as a country now. You take the whole of that Lagos away now. You can see because Lagos is a fraction from Nigeria. So I'm targeting the whole of Nigeria now, and my destiny is 2.2 million. So that's on assets. Let me come to on ads, and I'll submit my order. After submitting my order, and Facebook will review it. If it is worthy of approval, it will approve it. So these are to submit your order. You do that by pressing confirm, and when you press confirm, it rolls, and our campaign will be on review. With that, you can see it's on review now. So with that, from review, it will go to is on draft. Sorry, from draft it will go to review. This is it. This is the advert we just set up now, and I'll show you later at the end of the day and show you how far it has gone and what has happened to it. So I'll show you that, and you see, you see how many orders it has gotten, how many it has gotten so far, how many orders, how many people that visit our website, how many people, that the essence of that is we have done. You see how many people that visit our website, you see how many people that buy, you see how many people that they watch our video, you see how many people that watch it from the beginning to the end. You see people that watch 25% of our video, you see people that watch 50%, you see people that watch 75%, you see people that watch 95% of our video. You are going to see a lot of data here to consider whether you are going to buy this product or not. If it doesn't make sense, if you notice that from the results you are getting, that it is not looking profitable, then you just stop this advert. You look for another product to sell. So with this, you don't just bring product and be looking for who to buy it. So we are targeting getting a product that we know that come sunshine, people will actually patronize us and buy. So it's on review now. By the end of today, they must have approved it. And if it doesn't work, or if it's not worthy of their approval, they will disapprove the advert. But we just believe it will be approved. So with this, we have gone a long way. Thank you, and God bless you.